Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valvera. Today I'm going to be talking more about Hayley Williams and go over some things I feel should be brought to light.
I think so.
I didn't think I'd be making a part 2 this fast, but as soon as I dropped my first video, I found out that fans are upset at her for quitting social media. There are some fans who are being more understanding of the situation, and those are the real ones. I think it's really important to take time away for your mental health, as the internet can be a very dark place. Hayley has been taking small breaks the past 5 years, and who can blame her? She's never quit this way, so some people are angry with her. If you want to be mad at someone, be mad at the people who are trying to bring her down on the internet daily. There's always someone to say something negative on her page, and I think this year was probably one of the worst years for her on the internet. My last video showed a little bit of what she's gone through, and that's just what we've been able to see. I'm sure a lot more happened that we don't even know about. I'm going to be reading out some comments I would see on her platforms daily and share my opinion that nobody asked for. First, I'm going to share a couple comments that I saw on her only post on Instagram that explains why she quit the internet. As soon as I finished recording this video, Hayley deleted her only post, and this is what her Instagram looks like now. Luckily, I took a screenshot of it before she deleted it. Some people are taking it personal, and it's not going to bring her back any faster. The first comment I saw that really pissed me off, I'll be honest. The comment says, "This is like the 4th time you've done this. See you when you're back." That's not something you need to say if you care about her. I really hope she didn't read that, because that's so... If I was her and I read that, I would not come back to that platform. Not just because of that one person, but because, like, someone always has something to say about anything she does. He later comments also that this is for attention, like she quit the internet for attention. And she's gotten so much attention since she was 15 years old on the internet. I'm pretty sure she doesn't want more. Someone later responded, "Bruh, Hayley Williams has millions of followers. Maybe do something with your life and then try saying something." I'm so glad we had someone clap back at him. The second comment that really irked me as well was, "Thanks for only connecting with us when you need to promote an album or a good die young. Wow, I feel used." It disappointed me. There's always someone to question why she tells us personal things. For example, during May, she posted on her Instagram story that she donated all of her clothes to Goodwill. Someone later screenshotted her story and made their own post asking, "Why do we need to know this?" It popped up on my Explore page, and it reminded me of how cruel people can be. Back in August this year, Hayley did backup vocals with Julia Baker at Becca Mancari's concert. And a comment here said, "I'm surprised she didn't perform in her underwear again." Hayley is known to be confident, and this is something I've seen a lot. Shaming her for being confident in her body is it's getting old. A lot of other artists do the same thing, and I don't see why she can't do it. She probably gets hate for it because Paramore used to be a rock band, but it's not a good reason to say something like that. Paramore has changed genres and have gotten so much backlash for it. Artists sometimes do these things where they grow and they change genres, and it's a very healthy thing to do. I'm not saying if someone doesn't change genres that they don't grow. Some people just stick to one genre and that's what they want to do. That's completely okay too. I'm just saying for Paramore, they've changed genres, and I don't know many other bands that really do change their genres up that much now that I think about it, but they've always delivered. I am glad they make music how they want to. Why would you want your favorite band to make an album with the genre that you want, knowing it's not something they want to do? I'm going to show a tweet of hers that explains in detail why there are 3 people left in Paramore. After seeing Josh Farro's racist tweets, I understand a lot more why the band did break up a few times. Someone mentioned to me that they heard the Farro brothers are basically the same, but Zach Farro tweeted this shortly after Hayley tweeted her explanation. I'm not sure how many times the band changed members, but Hayley never left. Absolutely no shade to Zach and Taylor, of course. If she wanted to be a solo artist, she could have done that. I wanted to share this clip from TikTok of a woman who is chasing her dreams because of Hayley. Hayley has inspired so many people, including me. She got hate for her company called Good Die Young beginning of last month, and I'm gonna read out what this anonymous person said. I was going to read this out loud, but I changed it last minute. You're welcome. She really did work on this company for a long time, and I don't blame her for snapping back. I think it's interesting how most of these people who are saying something negative either barely post anything or are anonymous. It says a lot to me. You know, I forgot that Hayley was a millionaire until I saw her selling her house in Tennessee. The way she carries herself is so admirable. I also forget sometimes that she's famous, but a lot of people only see that. There's just so much to Hayley, and while I don't know her personally, she seems like one of the most realest people you'll ever meet. It's crazy how some people forget celebrities are still people. Celebrity shaming is very real. The next clip is someone who worked at a school Hayley went to, and while she's not saying anything bad about her, she barely can believe that she knew someone that became that famous.
Just to imagine someone that's that famous that came through our doors to actually have been at our school, and to imagine that once in a lifetime you might know someone who made it that far.
Hayley also turned down a collaboration during March last year, and she explains why she did in this clip.
And I remember too Uzi asking me to do some stuff with him, and I know that fans are going to be so pissed at me for saying this, but I literally wrote him back on Instagram and I was like, buddy, I love you so much, but like, I don't want to be that famous.
Wow, is that why you didn't do it?
I was like, bro, I just need to disappear. I don't want to be that kind of a famous person, because he's a big artist, man.
I really think fame is not something to be glorified. So everyone's been talking about how similar Good For You and Misery Business are. I think Olivia was definitely heavily inspired by Misery Business, like she said herself, but it's still its own song, for sure. That's how music works, and being inspired is a beautiful thing. Hayley actually posted on her Instagram during this time. Because she shared this, I really don't think she even wanted to sue Olivia. It doesn't seem like it's in her nature, and I can see how she's fed up with the internet. Some of Olivia's fans attacked Hayley and left some nasty comments. Of course, this isn't Olivia's fault, but these are probably the same fans that did something very similar to Sabrina Carpenter. I don't have the comments that some of Olivia's fans left on her page since Hayley deactivated her account. That's actually the end of part 2. I could potentially make a part 3, but we shall see. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, leave some comments below, and thank you for watching.